Gato Perro here, back with another video. Today I'll be doing a review on the WWE Elite Collection Series 29 CM Punk. Now, although I am a huge wrestling fan, I am not one to collect all of the figures from the series, from the Elite Collection or any other one, considering that they're all pretty much repeated. But CM Punk is one of those wrestlers that I haven't had a figure of, so I'm really happy to have found this one, so here we go. Here he is, Series 29 CM Punk. You can see he comes with his jacket. It even says on there, includes hooded sweatshirt. Then we got the new box right here, which I really like. Really different from the rest of them, other than just a regular black and red and white. And then on the back, we get another picture of CM Punk. And then we also get a long read up right here. So I guess if you can see that, you can try to read it. And then you just get a picture of CM Punk flying on top of Curtis Axel. And then the other figures in the line that include Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, Damian Sandow, Goldust, and Andre the Giant, and just a Raw ring at the bottom. So, I'm going to take a moment to take this figure out of the box, and we'll take a look at CM Punk. Alright, so here's CM Punk out of his box, and I gotta say, I really like this wrestling figure. I haven't gotten one in a year, but I'm glad I chose CM Punk in this certain attire and this way he looks, mostly because of his hair and his beard. I really like how he looks in this uniform that he has on right here. Really cool looking. So right here I already have him in his very soft fabric sweatshirt, which also has Velcro in between it, so you can kind of like zip it up. And that does have his designs of CM Punk right here in the chest and in the back, looking really cool. And you can put the hood over his head just as good right there. Looks really cool. And you can't take it off, obviously. And you can just take off the sweatshirt really easily, and you can reveal all of his awesomeness and tattoos. Now, I'm pretty sure this figure mold has been used a bunch of times on a lot of other CM Punk's figures, but I don't have another Elite collection, so this is kind of new to me. But I'm pretty sure it's been used before. So nothing too new to maybe some of you, but to me it's pretty awesome looking with all the accurate tattoos he has on. I've always been kind of a fan of how he has his own personality on his own skin, kind of in terms of like maybe he has like his favorite foods all over his arms. I know he has like pizza and ice cream and maybe like a weird fish thing over here, some cards, some fire. Over here his chest tattoo is really cool. He's got like a dragon pop out of a skull with some roses. A lot of really cool stuff going on here, even the 13 tattoo right here. Then we got his new attire, which I think is premiered at SummerSlam from 2013 when he faced Brock Lesnar. But at that event he did wear those designs on his boots as well, but this figure does not have that because it kind of just follows the image that is on the back of the box. Looking over at the knuckles, you can see the drug-free tattoo across his knuckles as well. Then we also got the X's painted across the wrist tape, which is kind of a complaint of mine. I know Mattel doesn't do this too much, but they just kind of paint white over the form, and you're supposed to know it's tape because, you know, you watch wrestling. But back with Jakks figures, they actually sculpted like each individual tape that would go around the wrestler's hands. I kind of wish there was some kind of indication of that instead of it looking just kind of like a glove. Maybe it had like black lines going across that show tape, or maybe actually the actual sculpt detail. But I guess it's not a huge complaint. I'm pretty sure we've all gotten used to Mattel by now. And his head sculpt looks really good. Looks just like CM Punk, except minus all like the piercing he has on his mouth and his nose. But overall, really good looking, really angry head sculpt, and the hair is really nicely painted. Even though it's just a solid brown, but really nice to sculpt. I really like it a lot. Nice goatee and everything. For CM Punk's articulation, most Elite Collection figures are the same, but I'll still go over it anyway. His head doesn't really go up too much. It does kind of go down, but just go back to normal. His arms go out that much. They rotate. He has a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, wrist hinge, and they rotate as well. He has an ab crunch to go forward, back. He does have a waist swivel. His legs go out that much, and his leg go forward. He does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. It does not get prohibited by the knee pad. He does have a rotation at the boot. His ankles are frozen. And he does have an ankle rocker. I think that's a common problem that I notice with wrestling figures with Mattel, is most of the time their ankle articulation is kind of frozen, which is kind of lame. But in terms of scale, Mattel always keeps it in the like accurate scale in terms of figures and how they're compared to real life. For example, to John Cena, they should be around the same height. That seems pretty accurate. But then to a guy like Undertaker, he should be really, really short down. So pretty accurate to me. This was a pretty short review. I hope you enjoyed watching it a little bit. If you already don't have a CM Punk in your collection, I recommend this one. I think he is the newest one, and then I think there's other like Toys R Us exclusives as well. But if you want to go for the more updated version of him, here he is. I do hope he comes back one day. I don't know if he will, what the chances are of that, but hopefully. I like CM Punk a lot, and I hope to see him back in the WWE one day. That's gonna do it for this review. Please stay tuned for more reviews and stop motion.